All right, so we're up on the Panhandle right now. We're doing a little fishing on small streams that we normally don't target because they're so small and they can't take a lot of pressure. However, this area has so many of them. By many, I mean like dozens, that we just wanted to see what the area has to offer. We're actually in town at a couple of the other spots that they have stocked in this area. Unfortunately, it's after 3 o'clock today, which means they've already released the data of where they've stocked for the day. As you know, West Virginia does that every single day. We tried to film in a couple of parks in the middle of town, and unfortunately there were so many people we couldn't even find a hold of stock. One local had his limit already, and he came up to us and said, I can tell you guys where to go. They stock it every single week. There probably won't be a lot of people there. That's where we are right now. We actually found this place on the DNR map. You can go on there just like we did. Now this area right here, these are people's backyards, but if you continue to pick up your trash, these people will allow you to fish in these areas, which is exactly what we're doing right now here on the Panhandle, close to Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Oh, it's a small one. I got one.
Oh boy.
God.
You're
not gonna believe what
we got to see that. Is that a bass? It's a bluegill. No.
I thought I seen some bass down.
We're out here trout fishing, and get this.
Check this out,
Mr. Bluegill. Look at this monster. All right, I don't know if you guys can see this, but there's a golden right there. It's really, really small. Matter of fact, it's one of the smallest goldens I've ever seen. We're gonna see if we can get him to eat.
I'm gonna get him, dude. He's interested. He's interested.
We got a yellow jacket on the end of that. The signature bait for goldens. Just turned away from it. It's really hard because this water is so shallow and calm that anything spooks these fish.
Oh, it's the golden! Yes!
I can't believe he just crushed that yellow jacket.
He ain't big,
but
he's gold!
He is the smallest golden maybe I've ever seen. But
you talking smack about my golden,
look
baby?
At this little thing here.
Ooh!
Look at that.
Oh yeah.
Using a spinner or?
No, you know what I mean.
Oh.
Fire gel. Little brookie.
I got news for you. That's not a brookie.
That is.
That's a brown trout.
Little brown. Yep, you're right.
That's a rainbow.
Another
I think.
rainbow.
Is it a rainbow?
Yeah, West Virginia
A
style.
brown.
Oh, it's a brown.
The twins caught browns. Can you believe this?
Just look at this brown trout. Right here in West Virginia.
Alrighty, I want to talk to you about how we were successful today on Mill Creek because we saw a lot of guys come down, and honestly, they were throwing like Rapalas. And this water is skinny, it's shallow, it's clear. That's just not a good tactic to catch trout in waters like this. Maybe a lake, but we kind of went down to a really light tackle bobber rig, to put it simply. And I want to show you here how simplified my rig is in its entirety. I have a literal slide-on styrofoam bobber. You can get it anywhere. It's junk, really, but what's nice about it is it's so small and so light, it doesn't make a giant splash when it hits the water, and that's important. And that's literally all it takes for weight for a bobber like this. There's nothing there. So tiny bobber, that's important, so you don't make a big splash on the skinny water. And then same as always, 4-pound fluorocarbon leader, about 18 inches to a small hook. And I went with yellow jackets here. I didn't even have to change up. I was successful with yellow jackets. Let me show you. And same as always, just bury that hook in the yellow jacket. You only need one, you don't want multiple. Oh my gosh. I just stuck a good one out of here. Nice fast run, nice rainbow. Oh yeah. Oh, the colors on it are crazy. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful fish.
Nice one under the bridge.
Another rainbow, ain't it?
Yep, I think so. Yes, it is. Check this out. Nice rainbow on Mill Creek. Decent size.
This bite underneath the bridge is pretty hot.
Underneath the bridge is ridiculous. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Poundage.
Double up, Uncle Pat.
Yes, dude. Still out here on the creek. getting some really nice rainbows. We're freaking pounding them.
Hi everyone, I want to show you a trick that I use. I use this simple bait that you get in your local stores. Catch them sometimes you don't, but most of the time you don't. If I use this, I'm telling you what, it's been a proven fact here today. Just put a little bit on this, just like this, all the way down. That's how I do that, and it's been great today. I've had a real good success, and I've had a bad day, trust me. I haven't caught very many fish, but doing this, it's working great. Here we go. I'm hooked up after a slow day. Finally, I'm on.
You are back on.
I'm back on.
Fire gel again.
Fire gel, that was the only way I got it.
Nice brown.
Nice brown.
I saw you just freshen up on your fire gel.
I did. Garlic.
Yes!
Pat, you got to be kidding me. As soon as I leave, it happens every time.
Look at the twins got another double. The twins got another double.
Another rainbow, baby.
Nice. Dude.
You know what's funny?
Dude, Mill Creek twins double twice. That's how you know Mill is fire.
Hey everyone, I'll tell you what, I'm using these naturals. A friend of mine told me about them a long time ago. This is all I'm doing, two eggs on a hook. I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm bottom bouncing. Most of the time we use floats, but I'm bottom bouncing. Let's see what we can do.
Mike said he's using natural because he knows there's brooks and browns in this stream from the stocking report, and he thinks they like the natural eggs better than the red. So he's already caught two. I think he's on to something.
Got it. Nice. Oh yeah. This is my type of fish, and that's what you know. Oh yeah. Woo! We're gonna do this, bring this in West Virginia style. There we go. Look at that. Natural. Beautiful fish, beautiful fish.
All right, I'm hanging out at the hotel here after a great day in West Virginia, and I want to show you how to find places to fish in areas that are stocked in West Virginia. So take a look here. We went over to Google, and I Googled West Virginia trout stocking. Their page comes up right away, WVDNR. Then here you go to Fishing Home in this corner, trout stocking map, fishing, and here is where it highlights all the spots to fish. We went on Mill Creek today, so I want to show you an example. We're going to type in Mill. Right away, it gets a hit, Mill Creek, Berkeley County. Look at this, it highlights the exact section of Mill Creek that is stocked. So Mill Creek is much longer than this orange section here. You see it goes way over here, but we know this part of Mill Creek is not stocked, it's not highlighted. So check that out. And then down here it gives you the details. Mill Creek, 4.77 miles. Stocked once January, twice February, and once every week in March through May. What we did was we found a bridge, Mish Road to be exact. A bridge over Mish Road. Boom, loaded with trout. We had a good time. That's how you can find how to catch fish in West Virginia.
Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors comes to you from mountaineer country, where it's not all mountaineers that fish. What I mean by that is the cars that we saw up and down this system were from everywhere. Virginia, Maryland, West Virginia, Delaware. There were a lot of people from a lot of different places, and that's kudos to the West Virginia Department of Natural Resources for a weekly stocking program that does a great job. Now, we didn't catch any lunkers here. We didn't expect to. We came out here and spent less than 2 hours hanging out on this small stream that one of the locals had told us, hey, you guys should just go up the road and fish. So we did, and you'll later find out how to find places like this from Jarrett. As a matter of fact, you already did. Now, this area was interesting. We saw plenty of other people fishing here. You can see them in the video. They weren't doing very well, and they were kind of mad dogging us like, why are you guys catching so many fish? We tell you guys all the time, presentation and having good bait or good lures or whatever you're going to use is everything. Without the right gear, success can be a challenge. Now that gear today proved to be several things. You saw Mike and Pat pitch their favorite lures coated in fire gel. Now, we also stuck with some West Virginia favorites being Natural Deluxe and Yellow Jacket Salmon Eggs. Now we caught several different species here today. You saw some browns, some rainbows. Jared even caught a small golden. You'll see some video footage here of some other goldens that were in there that just frankly wouldn't bite. We were told by some of the other locals we met here that this place was hammered all morning and afternoon. We were here the last 2 hours of the day, so we were surprised we did as well as we did. Now, if you're looking for a small stream like this or a place to fish, head over to West Virginia DNR website, use the resources we did, and you too could have an excellent day trout fishing here in the beautiful state of West Virginia. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.